Seattle Supersonics playing against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. You know, Clark, it's been interesting watching how things are unfolding early on this season.
Yeah, exactly. Some teams have come out really strong. Others are struggling to find their way. And yet, we know there's still plenty of time to go in this season. That's Houston's sweet spot now, knocking jumpers down off the catch.
Payton surveying the floor. Lays it up and banks it in.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Or the pass to McDyess. Here's Houston. Pass to McDyess. To the wing right side. Houston can't get it to go. Seattle with the ball. Here's Barrett. He's covered by McDyess. That's short off the rim. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Got that one up quick. Houston's got his second bucket of the night.
Houston is so consistent from out there.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Who is outside? Out to Payton for 3. Rebounded by McDyess.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Houston and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Hey, you got to take those long-range looks when they come your way. Don't wait.
The Supersonics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
Or the pass to McDyess. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Houston. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
The Supersonics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Payton drives in, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. The Knicks making a switch here. Isley's checked in. New York's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Out to the right wing. Houston can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Thomas after Rashard Lewis's miss. And that one drops for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Timeout is called. First to the game for the Supersonics.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Knicks. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
Well, I think for New York, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, here's Payton. Against Miami, he was really on his game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Thomas. It's a 10-point game. Right wing. Here's Houston. A three-pointer is right on target. Houston's got 17 now.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Radmanovich. He's covered by McDyess. Pass to Radmanovich. Clock at 6. No one near Peyton as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And when we talk about guys who just compete, Gary Payton is at the top of that list. He just loves answering that three with one of his own.
Sinks the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Seattle calls timeout. Here's Booth. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And they double up Peyton. To the left wing. Anderson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Isley. Nothing on the board. Pass to Nalen. Anderson outside. To the wing on the left. Weatherspoon. And again, New York with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After New York gets the three. Shot clock at 5. Peyton from outside. And no good that time. And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Sinks the three-pointer. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Lewis attacking. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A lot of strength behind Lewis's drive there. He was not going to let the defense stop him.
Here's Isley. Scoreless thus far. Connects from three-point range. Anderson's got a pair of triples in the second now for New York.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Anderson dishes to Mason. Evans outside. And Lewis has it in the corner. Off with the layup. The Knicks leading by 16. Here's Nalen. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And Greg, you ask anyone, this upcoming draft has a chance to be one of the best ever. We all know about LeBron James, but in your mind, who else should we look out for?
Well, the scouts rave about the 7-foot Serbian, Darko Milicic. Foreign players don't often have the same cachet, but his combo of size and skill is very intriguing.
Here's Weatherspoon. Anderson's shot is off. Mason against Anderson. Mason kicks to Anderson. Pass to Lewis. Evans outside. Back to Lewis. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Lewis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Here's Nalen. Traps in the tray. And the Knicks lead by 19.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Seattle calls timeout. Big group substitution here for Seattle. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Payton. Pass to Drobniak. Back to Payton. A floater. The Knicks pull it in. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
And here are the Knicks now, after Lewis's three-pointer that didn't go. Nick Dice passes to Ward. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Payton. He's got 5. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's Houston. Pass to McDice. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Radmanovic's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Isley, the pass to McDice. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Radmanovic with the rebound. And now running up the court, Lewis pushing it up. It's rebounded by New York. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And so it's the New York Knicks leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
The Supersonic.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. Looking to end his cold spell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
He's off on the first.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lead points at the line.
And he's good on the second. Here's Ward. Pass to McDyess. Here's Houston. Over Barry. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, you look at Allen Houston work, and it just seems so easy. Comes so naturally to him to score the ball.
Here's Radmanovich, who is outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Anderson. New York with the ball. Out to the right wing. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Knocks down the three ball. Anderson's got his third basket of the night.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
It's Payton, high post. He's got 6. Count it. Good.
It's really one of the key shots in Payton's arsenal. That little floater over the top.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Or the pass to Thomas. Count that one. Thomas got his first points in this one.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
Seattle with the ball. And here is Payton. He's got 8. Radmanovich for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
It's Anderson with the drive. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Payton, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Mason, he checked in for Radmanovich. Buries it from three-point range. Houston's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Payton the bounce pass. Mason against Anderson. Payton outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
No one covering. Anderson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for New York.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
As to Drobniak. Here's Barry. Mason for 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-4 run. From downtown, Ward, good. Ward's got 6.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Mason misses.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Anderson dishes to McDyess. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 5.
You can't afford to let McDyess get comfortable from the mid-range now. He likes that area.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Now here's Payton. Not a lot of room. Mason for three. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game. For New York, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Houston's shot's good.
But he has to know Houston is looking for revenge in these moments. Nice triple there.
Payton outside. Outside Lewis. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got rebound number 5 here tonight. Puts it up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Houston's got 10 points here in the second half.
17-24.
Payton outside. Here's Trobniak. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New York ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Isley. Puts it up from 12. Pass to Nalen. And the 3 ball is good.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
Nalen's gone 3 for 3 from deep so far. Perfect.
24.
Anderson kicks to Mason. Money from the wing.
Seems like Mason is always in attack mode. I mean, gets the pass right there and then quickly gets into a shot.
Here's Isley. No good off the back of the rim. And Seattle shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Anderson passes to Lewis. Now Mason. Inside, Evans. And the dunk by Evans.
With intent. Explosive finish.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Weatherspoon.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Mason for 3. It's rebounded by New York. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Weatherspoon. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Lewis misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Offensive rebound.
Refusing to give up on the play. Grabs the loose ball and then sends it back.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Weatherspoon. Good on the 3-point shot. Weatherspoon's got 9 points now in just the second half.
During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every 3 he takes now is going down.
And here is Mason. Down low, the kick out to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Evans. Back to Anderson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hobson's checked in.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth. Back to Payton. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, nice play call by Payton. He sees the defensive layout and knows the pick and roll will open things up.
To the paint. Pass to Hobson. Tries a three. Lewis grabs the board. The Supersonics have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
First team foul. Substitution for your Knicks. Knight. Whitehead.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Drobniak. Back to Payton. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's Drobniak. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Radmanovich for 3. The rebound by Weatherspoon. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 3-pointer. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, Payton enjoys toying with the defense, including finding ways to get them to foul him.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Here's Isley. Here's Weatherspoon. The 3-pointer, no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.